Hello everyone, welcome to the Ozark Outpost. This is Operation Hercules, the Commonwealth, January 37. Okay, let's do our tech. I don't know if I said it last time, the way I'm doing this is the dice that I line up over here match up with the text just going straight down the chart. So whatever's on top, then next, so forth. So we're doing radar and ASW again for the British. Jumped out, cocked die, gotta redo them both. 10 and a 6, so we got radar, missed ASW. So radar up to stage 2. Okay, that out of the way. Now we move on to our build. The British had 13 pounds in the bank. They're spending 4 on 2 militia upgrades. They're going to buy a militia for 2. They are buying an infantry for 3 and a colonial infantry for 4. FEC had 6 in its bank. They're buying a militia upgrade for 2 and an infantry for 3, saving 1. Anzac had 4, buying an infantry for 3 and saving 1. No combat, so let's do our non-combat. We'll start right up here. Zoom in just a touch so you can see a little better. This fighter is moving from London to southern England. Back up a touch. Okay, this light cruiser up here in, it's the North Sea, A6. He is going 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces down here to A28. The battle cruiser and heavy cruiser in A23 are going 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces to A35. Submarine in A21 is going 1, 2, 3 spaces to A44. A44. Then over here in the mid, can we get it all? Yeah. Okay, this destroyer and light cruiser from M2 are going 1, 2 spaces over here to M8 to join the Mediterranean squadron. The submarine from M2 is moving 1 space to M4. And that's it for there. Over here, this transport in the Bay of Bengal is going to load an infantry and the AA gun from Calcutta, move down here 1 space to I-12, and drop these guys off at Malay. So, there they are. Then, over here in Australia, this artillery from Sydney is going to rail over here to South Australia. The infantry and motorized in South Australia are going to load on this transport right here. And then, can I get it the whole shot in? Well, not really. I have to find a better place for the camera. That still ain't gonna get it. That's one great thing about the bigger map is you get a lot more space. One bad thing is sometimes you wind up with some really long camera shots. Okay, I think that'll do. So the infantry and the motorized load on the transport, and it's going to strategic naval move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces over here to I-3 and unload these guys at the port at Tanganyika. Then this FEC transport up here at I-4 has the major port at Aden, so it's going to go 1, 2, 3 spaces over here to I-14. And I'm just looking at something real quick here. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, that's that. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. No, you know what? I'm changed my mind. I'm going to go ahead and do this too. The battleship and the heavy cruiser from the Gulf of Aden are going 1, 2 spaces up here to M8 to link up with the Mediterranean Squadron. Okay, I believe, yes, that is the end of non-combat. So now we place units. Since we're right here, we're going to do this one first. The Colonial Infantry I'm trying to remember. It started in South Africa. Get over there. The Colonial Infantry is going to South Africa. The infantry goes to the minor factory in Cape Town, along with the militia. Okay, then turn north. One of the militia upgrades goes to Gibraltar. That makes 2 infantry there. The other militia upgrade goes to Malta. That makes 2 infantry there. Again, I'm not at war with anybody, so there's no problem with supply paths. Then down here, for FEC, the infantry goes to the major factory or the minor factory in Calcutta. The militia upgrade goes to Malay. Actually, I need a chip there. So that makes 2 infantry, an AA gun, a coastal gun, and a fortification at Malay. That's what I'm using this piece for. That is a combination of fortification and coastal gun. And then over here in Australia, the infantry goes to Sydney. Okay, so that's that for placing units. And I believe we're done. Just real quick, so there's no confusion, what I have left up here for the Royal Navy. In A6, there's a battleship, 2 heavy cruisers, and a destroyer. In A23, there is just a coastal defense ship. In A21, there's 2 destroyers, a transport, and a torpedo boat destroyer. In A28, there is a light cruiser. A35, there's a battle cruiser and a heavy cruiser. A44, there is a submarine. And then down here in the mid, M4, there is a submarine. M8, there is a light carrier with a tactical bomber, 2 battleships, 2 heavy cruisers, a light cruiser, and 2 destroyers. I4, there's a destroyer and a light carrier with a fighter. I3, there's a transport. I14, there's a transport. I did forget something. This destroyer from P72 is going 1-2 spaces to P69. The light cruiser goes 1 space from P72 to P70. And we moved the transport from I11 to I12. There is also a destroyer in I12. And then I have a coastal sub in P41. Okay, that's that. Collect money. The Commonwealth benefited a bit from Japan's aggression. The British are up to 15, FEC is at 7, ANZAC is at 5. So, get all these off of here. And here we go. There's 15 for the British. Okay, 15 for Great Britain. 7 for ANZAC plus the one they saved makes 8. Or for FEC. 5 for ANZAC plus the one they saved makes 6. And that's that. Ozark Outpost. Over and out.